Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the first stage one of your neurons. The first stage. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and let's get this party started. So guys, today this is stage one of your neurons when you're first a little kid. When you're a kid at 10 to 14 years old, maybe 13 years old. This is stage one of your brain capacity, which means your brain capacity is increased to 5%, maybe 6%, maybe 7%. It just depends how much you've been learning. But around that stage, this is stage one. Now, this means that this is called the white neuron stage. This is stage one. 5 to 7, it's 5% to 7% brain capacity. Maybe 6%. It just depends how much you've been learning in school at that time. Around 10 to 13 years old or something like that. Maybe 12 years old. Or 14. It just depends. This is stage one. It means you're not fully adapted yet. This is called the animal stage. The animal stage animals only use 5% of their brain capacity because they can't speak like we can speak. Animals are smart, but they're not as smart as a human. Because here's one thing about animals though. Animals, they do have good senses of smell. They do have good knowing things on what's going to happen, but that's all 5%. That's all 5% for animals. Now, for us humans, people say we only use 10% of our brain capacity, but that will be the blue neuron stage. The blue neuron stage is where it's called stage 2. Stage 2 is the blue neuron stage, which means the blue neuron stage, stage 2, everybody uses that knowledge of 10% of brain capacity on stage 2. That means that everybody who only use 10% of their brain capacity, which means they're always on stage 2. Blue neuron stage. Now, stage 3. Stage 3 is green neuron stage, which means that's where everybody gets their powers. So when a person gets their powers around that time, your brain percent must be at 25 to 30% brain capacity. That's where you get telekinesis and telepathic. People say powers don't exist. Powers do exist for humans. It's just that our brain percentage capacity is not high enough to get our powers. But stage 4 is the red neuron stage, which means too much information to take in. Now, a person supposed to learn in a flow state on focusing on that learning, which means 162 bits per second. Of each time you learn something new. You follow it, you learn that, even if it's a video or if you're learning in school. Learn that one specific thing. Don't do multiple things because it's impossible to do multiple things because your brain has a limitation. Because life has rules. Life has limitations. Our brains have limitations. There's only so much information that we can only reach, which means 162 bits per second. So that means that that's a limitation. That's not something you just get a massive scale, because you can't get a massive scale. You have to work on it step by step. And then, when you learn something new. We are only 5% of the universe. That means that the solar system is only 5%. That means we're only 5% of the universe, and so is the aliens that we have on our planet. But I am not going to talk about anything about aliens because that's prohibited. Now, let's move the aliens out of this situation. Now, what I'm saying is that we are only 5% of the universe. The galaxies and the stars is 63% of the universe, and then the dark matter energy is only 26% or 27%. Either one. It might be one number, 1% up, maybe. But other than that, that's part of the universe. The universe expands 46,000 years later. Every 46,000 years, the universe expands because the two galaxies collide to form a supernova, and then explodes, and it expands the universe walls to make the universe as a massive scale. Now, for us humans to evolve, we must forget everything in our past except for the information like World War II or World War One. That's the only information we're not supposed. That's the only information we're supposed to have in our brains. But as other things like from the past of what you've done, leave that behind you. Move to the future. I say people currently now in the present time. The present time. Whatever you do wrong in the present time, all your bad choices in the present time will affect you in the future. Means that whatever you do something bad in the present time, currently right now, will affect you in the future. That's why we say don't do bad things in the present time, because if you do it in the present time, you affect your own future for yourself. And maybe for other people, depending how the choices are. To help your brain and to help control of your own body would be have to go through meditation and chakra states. That means learning to will control of your own body, which means it's called split-second reaction. Split-second reaction means you need to throw away your bad negative thoughts and throw them away, disappeared forever. Which means you need to come forth with the positive energy, which means the split-second reaction, which means that your body will adapt differently once you start meditating for an hour and 30 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes. That will boost your brain capacity to 15% brain, which means it can help you in self-control of your body. That's what it will help you with. The people who do not want to learn will be in this animal stage, 5% of their brain capacity, which means the white neuron stage. This is for people. This picture is for people that does not want to learn. This is the stage they're going to be on. Stage 1, which means animal stage, which means they have no knowledge of anything. Now, here's the thing. As humans, we must evolve. That we must grow. Grow. Everybody, we born, we grow, we die. That's the natural order. And we need to evolve because we need to go to the future. Our future is hologram technology. That's our future. 2050, maybe. Don't know for sure. It could be 2040, 2035. We don't know. We really don't know. I'm not saying I'm from the future, nothing like that. Nah, never said that. I'm not from the future. This is from knowledge in the present time, which means people need to learn. Now, the people who do not learn, don't watch this video if you don't want to learn. For the people that do want to learn, I suggest watching this video to help control of your own body so you can make good choices for you in the future where you have a chance to live your life. But girls need specifically more help than guys, I would say. I say girls need more motivation to head to the future And I think these girls need to really not stop being so stubborn. I see a lot of girls stubborn at this present time, and I think they really need to change themselves. Here's the thing. As we guys, we cannot change them. We must motivate them to help change themselves. Give them a better example of how to evolve better. And that means that at this current time, we need to help guys and girls need to grow in a specific way where we all can grow. We need these people to understand the natural laws of physics, that everybody has a chance to live their life the way they want to live it, and give it to them. But if it comes to a person who doesn't want to learn, then let them have it, because we cannot save those people, because we're mortals, we're not gods. So that will be a different situation. But that does not mean we can't have our powers. Because we're mortals, we can have powers even though we're not gods. Humans can have powers even though we're mortals. But we can have powers. It's 25 to 30% brain power. We can get telekinesis or telepathic. Beyond that, it will be the senses of seeing trees' energy going through the tree lines or something. Like, we will be able to see that stuff. But the 15% stage, that's stage 2. That's still stage 2, but it's like an extra extent for stage 2, which means you need to do meditation, chakra state, help control the body, and you will able to heal yourself with your chi energy, which means you need to relax your body, take 3 deep breaths, and relax as possible to generate your chi energy within your body, that you will be able to heal yourself from injuries or depression or your emotion, because you cannot let your emotion get attached to you 100%. Where people always cry or people always sad, that's because people are letting their bodies go on its own without having to think. No, that goes to fighting, not physically emotion to other people. Because if you grieve to other people, that's not a good life to live. That's about sadness, and nobody wants to see sadness. The only way to avoid sadness is meditation and chakra. This stuff will save you. But not only that, as Christian people, we must help other people as well go to the church. That will also help people. Not just that, because church does help your body. Church does help you live the life that you want to live. But at the same time, a lot of people don't believe in gods or this one God that created Earth and the universe. People don't believe that. That's because they're believing what they see and not believing without to see, but knowing it. It's a difference. So that's all the knowledge I give you. If you like the video, hit the like button. Really here to help people. I've helped 2 people in this present time. I helped 2 people. I need more. Come on, give me some more people I can help, so I can help save you. Well, give you the knowledge to save yourself from bad habits. That means whatever it is you're attracted to or what you really like, especially if it's girls. The best thing to do is to avoid the most hottest girls, I would say, avoid them, because those type of girls, they don't care about life. All they care about is money and sadness and depression and all this. That's what hottest girls live their life. They don't live a normal life like average people do. Just saying. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm against people or something like that. I'm just giving you a point. But I'm saying, like, some people just have a dramatic life, I would say. Some people want to kill themselves, some people do this, and some people that. It is hard to control your own body, but the only way to physically control your own body is through meditation and chakra states. The third eye doesn't represent chakra state, because chakra state is supposed to be unlocked by meditation, which means help control of your chi energy within your body. That is chakra, and that's meditation. Third eye doesn't represent anything. The third eye is just a gateway. There's nothing else to it. So forget about the third eye. Don't even think about it. That's just a gateway for something else. That's not a gateway for chakra, stuff like that. It's not meant for that. The best gateway for chakra state is through meditation. Everybody wants peace, but how can people get peace if they don't want peace at the same time? If they want peace but don't want peace at the same time, you can't do that. It's either take peace or don't. But that's it. That's all the knowledge I'm giving you. See you guys in my next video.